Today is Sunday. And we are back.
No, it's
All
not.
right.
It's Monday.
So we finally have Nat back. So welcome back, Nat. And so I'm gonna do a little bit of a longer recap because it's been 2 weeks since Nat was able to play. Um, basically, you guys found out from two different factions, the Sinhalians and Carthians, that they're both trying to recruit Londa to their side. Long story short, they can't do that until the town council has been restored to 3 members and the missing people have been returned back to the city. So you all were tasked, if you were able to return all the missing people alive if possible. And so you guys set out to do that. And you left Londa at about 10 p.m. The day before we were going to pick up, and traveled through on the road and through the woods for most, if not all, of the night, where you came upon a river with 2 ruddy-looking bridges, and ended up having to kill a pair of wild Neogi that attacked you and actually dominated person on Nat and succeeded. Where Nat was trying to convince the party that it was perfectly okay to go with them. There was nothing wrong. And so after you guys killed that, Nat kind of came out of it a bit. And then you guys cut off the heads, kept the heads, and tried to move across the bridge where Zoc was narrowly saved by Vid, Dante, and Tab, I think, if I remember right. Mostly Tab, right, Tab?
Yeah, definitely Tab.
Where you guys
Hey,
managed to
my
save him from
glory?
falling into the river. Checked out the statue of Odin after passing the second bridge, just kind of looking and checking things out, and then decided to continue on into the forest, where you eventually came into an open clearing where we are gonna pick up here momentarily, where you found a large Neogi, heard and saw some baby ones, and you found all 10 of the missing people that were said to have been missing, and you found them. And in trying to get them free, you ended up killing 4 baby Neogi, 3 large Neogi, and a creature that you all came to realize pretty quickly as a Gruvat, a creature that is supposed to have been dead. The whole race is supposed to have been dead almost a millennia ago, wiped out by the rest of the world. So the fact that it's here is not good, but that is where we're going to pick up. Zoc has just blown the head off of the masterful Gruvat. You all have felled all of the enemies. Currently, Dante in the bottom right is unconscious in death saving throws, and Vid on the left side there is unconscious but stable. Everyone else is fairly low or decent hit points. I think Luno, you just came back up, and
Yes.
all of the I'm going to say NPCs, all of the other pedestrians are doing fine, except for the one that Barry killed because he was attacking Zoc. So that is where we're going to pick up. It is 6:30 in the morning. The sun has just crested over the trees onto the ground, and there is a light wind rustling through the leaves, and all is quiet except for a few mumblings from the NPCs, from the peasants that you have saved. How did we get here? Hey, how did you get here? Um, what is everyone doing?
Uh,
Performing some death saving throws.
Almost. Well, you would have just rolled your second or third one, I think. If you
Yeah,
haven't
I
rolled
rolled
it,
my third one.
okay, yeah. If you haven't rolled a third one, then go ahead and roll.
I'm gonna run straight up to Dante.
Okay.
Eh, unless Brad told you.
Yeah,
You-
Brett.
Okay.
Bread would have
Connect
seen him.
eye.
Yeah, yeah. Bread was following, so Bread would have seen him.
I need. Do I need one more to save?
I thought you had one of each, right?
I had
Two
one
saves,
and one,
fail.
and then you told me to roll, and then we ended this session.
Oh, okay. So if the third one, okay, you've already rolled your third one. Don't roll.
I had no, yeah.
Okay, yeah, don't roll. You're good. Okay. Zoc, you run up towards Dante, taking a look at the gruesome, dis, uh, disembodied Gruvat that you've created here, and as you run up, and you see Dante, who is motionless on the ground, breathing kind of rapidly, not looking great.
I'll try to stabilize him.
Okay. Make me a medicine check.
I will
Not
assist.
good. Medicine. Ooh, it's okay.
Nice.
Good dice.
All right.
Did he win?
Yeah. With the 15, you're able to kind of staunch the bleeding, keep him
Bleeding?
from outright dying. He still does not look great, and you're probably a little scared to even move him at this point. He seems very unsteady. Like any small thing might set him a bleeding again.
I'm bleeding?
What is everyone else doing?
I just got hit by a feeble mind. I'm bleeding?
You're bleeding internally, yes.
Bleeding out the ears. Well, if I can only see the peasants and like I can kind of see Barry in the distance, and I can tell the peasants' behaviors change, I would go try and find everyone else in the party. So Tab is moving up to where Barry is to check on people.
Okay, as you move past the a few halflings that you see, they kind of look up to you as you pass. Oh, where are we? How did we get here?
I will be able to explain everything in just a minute. I need to check on a few people first.
Okay.
Don't move. Don't hurt yourself. Just stay there.
Okay. All right, you walk up to Barry. What do you say?
I'm looking to see how Barry's doing.
How is Barry doing?
I mean, he looks a little bit better than he was before, but you know, he's still a bit haggard and everything.
Alright. Tab is gonna ask you if you know where everyone else is.
Last I saw was like he was going that direction over here.
Pointing to the northeast, around the tree.
Yeah. And can we actually see Vid, or is he hidden?
You can see Vid at this point. Part of him. He does not seem to be moving.
Oh, great. Okay, if he doesn't seem to be moving, that's where Tab's going next.
Okay. As you make your way past the Nyogi, there we go. You do see that Vid looks stable, but he is completely unconscious.
Okay. I think he's gonna have to stay like that for a second. I'm gonna check.
Okay. Nat, what are you doing?
I'm a little bit at a loss here. What all did Nat just do? Like the last couple of rounds?
She saved Vid from dying and started following Zoc, who was going after the Gruvat. You were gonna head towards the Gruvat that was running away.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna keep heading that way then.
Okay.
She's gonna try and get up there to examine this thing.
Okay.
That should not be here.
Yeah. Roll me. I'll let you roll me an investigation check, and if you'd like, you can roll me a nature check as well.
Okay.
And if you don't like, you don't have to roll a nature check.
Neither of those is going to be that great. Ha, that's better than it could have been.
Okay.
And then nature, even better.
Oh,
Wow.
there you go. Cool.
Take those.
Yeah.
Bro,
All
holy
right, that's pretty good. As you look over and check the body, a couple things stand out to you. Well, one, you're not entirely sure what these bodies should look like, but it looks odd. You don't expect to see it, but all of their hands and feet are webbed. And with the nature check of 18, you're fairly certain that this creature was probably born and bred in the water, based on the texture of its skin and the fact that all of its extremities are webbed. You're fairly certain that this creature, maybe not you're if all of the race were the same way, you would expect it to be a amphibious creature.
Yeah.
But you can't make heads or tails of anything else because there's no head. So anything that you would see here is more of an assumption.
There's no head.
Zoc blew it off.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other thing that you find on the body is a small tattered piece of paper within its long dark vestment robes that feel almost like leather, like animal skin leather. And as you kind of search through, you find a small hidden compartment, a small pocket on the inside, and pull out what looks like a note. What languages do you speak?
Common and Dwarvish.
Okay. You cannot read this note.
No surprise there.
But it's a note. It's written in a language that you definitely don't understand. It looks like pictures and symbols, and it does not make any sense to you. But that is all you find on it.
Okay, cool. Quick out of character question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not seeing where to add custom items. Did that get removed when they added the container stuff?
Huh. I don't know.
No, I was able to do it yesterday, but it is more difficult. So whatever container you pick, you go down to the bottom, and there's an option for, like at the bottom of your list, to add custom item.
Oh, okay.
Are you doing it on a laptop?
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm just trying to add that. And you said it's a note.
Yeah, it's just a crumpled piece of note paper that looks like it's got writing on it that you don't understand.
Okay.
All right. So, Dante, make me a death saving throw.
all up to you, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, make me one
Yeah.
more death saving throw. Yeah.
Hawk wasn't able to stabilize?
Wait, I thought Zoc just stabilized him.
He stabilized him.
Okay.
I mean,
Cool.
I gave him one success, but
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's not what
That's
I
how
asked
we're
for.
playing it.
Okay. Okay.
Question. So the one that I rolled before doesn't count anymore? I rolled
It does.
one?
It does.
So that means Doc would have given me the third save.
I understand. I'm asking you to make
Oh,
another
okay.
death saving throw.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a nat
no.
one.
Okay. So there's a method to my madness, and you just have to trust that I
I
know
love
what I'm
this.
doing.
I love this.
Yes.
Let's keep going.
So as you begin to stabilize, you feel like you've started to stabilize him, Zoc, and as you start to feel more comfortable around him, his breathing slows to a steady pace, and then all of a sudden, it just stops. He stops breathing. There is no movement whatsoever, and about 10, maybe 15 seconds later, you see his skin, even though it's gray, start to change a little bit. His skin almost looks like it hardens for a moment, and it gets harder and harder, and all of a sudden you realize that you're staring at what looks like a husk of Dante. And Dante, I'd like for you to make me a strength check. We'll say
strength?
athletics.
Athletics?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Alright.
As you're watching this, Zoc, the skin on his body gets darker and darker gray, and then as it darkens, you see moments later it lightens almost to a pale white after about a minute or so, and then all of a sudden, as you're looking, there's a thud from the body, almost as if something's trying to break out of it, but the body looks like an absolute shell right now. Dante, roll me one more athletics check. Make it higher than a 12, please.
I mean, with this -2, anything.
Yeah, I know, right? No,
I
it's
try to shake Dante a little bit.
right. Yeah, I mean, you can. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's another soft, almost as if someone's banging on like a low drum or something.
He's gonna
And it,
implode.
yeah, it is definitely coming from Dante.
Dante, can you hear me?
Dante, you can hear him. You can't speak, but you can hear him. I mean, you can't. I mean, you can try and speak, but you can definitely hear him.
And I wiggle my fingers.
You cannot.
And I wiggle my ears.
No, your whole body is a husk, is a shell. So you can't wiggle any part of your body. You could try to speak.
We try to minor illusion.
You can't move.
That's components.
You try to minor
I know, right?
illusion, but you can't seem to move your hands enough to make the spell work.
Or speak. For that
Try
matter.
telepathy.
You try telepathy. I don't think you have telepathy, son.
Not yet. You
Not
won't.
at this level.
Zoc, on the outside, after the 2 thuds, you hear like a... almost as if someone's tapping with their fingers.
Are you using Morse code? Say something.
He's gonna try and spell out Doc with an S.
You gonna what?
Zoc, from the outside, you hear... But in Dante's deep voice.
Okay. Alright. Thank fuck you're alive. You need help with this?
And then the smart because he's not gonna understand shit. And then
I mean,
Okay,
it sounds like mumbles. You can't make out what he's saying.
I can try to bust this open, but this might hurt a little bit. And I will use my cane to try to stomp to crack the shell.
All right, roll me a athletics check with advantage.
Oh. They're really strong. We are like a couple of strong dudes up here.
Zoc's feeling strong today.
oh,
Hey,
They're-
guys, we got above a 12. I appreciate that.
GG.
Where do you hit him?
Oh gosh.
Between the legs.
let's try with his left foot.
Okay, as you slam your cane down, Zoc, and as you slam your cane down, there's a and moments later, his foot almost looks like it falls off for a moment, but you see that there's another foot underneath the husk, and it's Dante's foot, and he's able to wiggle his toes now.
Huzzah. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah, you can hear him a little better now.
Because it's break open. Cool. So, is this normal for
Hit him
rock
again, hit him
roll?
again.
Yeah, this is why we're deep gnomes.
Oh, okay. So this is what happened to deep gnomes then. Okay, good to know. I'll break your hand then.
Thank you. Please, please.
Okay, we're gonna save some time here. You don't have to roll for it. After a minute or so of whacking, I would say Luno and Nat, you guys would hear like the.
Nope.
Shield would.
Your shield would.
Yes, the shield would. Sure.
It's got ears
Shoot
somehow
here?
too.
Yeah, it's a sentient creature.
Ooh.
Apparently.
But so the two of you would technically hear that. Everyone else in the field probably. Barry, you could roll me a perception check if you want. But everyone else, Vid and Tab, you're not hearing that for sure.
Hey, Gabe,
Yeah.
would the shield manifest its face inwards to face Nat and tell her, hey, look, I hear something?
It wouldn't face Nat, but Nat, you would hear in your mind. There's noise up further.
Okay.
Man, that would've
She
been so
look
cool.
in that direction. Presumably see Zoc wailing away with his cane on something on the ground.
Yeah, actually, I think from that viewpoint, you can actually see him. It's, yeah.
Breaking a piñata.
Yeah, it's pretty close. I think you can see him. I'm gonna say yes.
All right. Then she, especially since Luno's right there, she'll run on up and see what's going on.
Okay. Luno, are you headed up there too?
It took everything in my power to make it up to the Guvat. So probably not just yet.
Okay, that's
Like,
fair.
I only have 1 health point.
That's fine. If you'd like, you can also roll an investigation check. I don't know if you'll find anything extra, but you can always check the body too.
Right.
Nat, you make it up and you find Zoc. At first, it looks like he's just beating on Dante with his cane, and then you realize that parts of Dante have broken off, and you can see other parts of Dante, like a shell almost.
Okay, that definitely is confusing.
Yeah. Your shield actually speaks up. What is going on here?
Oh, Natalia. Come help me.
Nat signs and like points at her shield and says, "What he said." I'm assuming she can hear it telepathically even when he's talking out loud, right?
Okay. Yeah, so the way this works for your shield, Nat, is you just have to think something to your shield, and your shield will say or paraphrase to the best
okay.
of its ability.
Gotcha.
I love the or paraphrase part. I'm just saying.
Well, you
Yes.
know, sometimes it may not translate well.
Gotcha. Okay.
Uh,
Good to know. All right.
Awesome. Telephone.
Well, when I break up the shell, is Dante looking different?
Yeah.
Especially his face.
Yeah, Dante, what does your dampfire self look like?
Oh gosh.
He's gonna look exactly like Dante. It's just his scars that are all over his body are. You can see them clearly, for lack of a better description.
Okay. Okay.
Like you can see them clearer.
So, as you look over Dante, as he kind of like bursts out of this shell, and you are able to get him up off the ground, Dante, you have 1 HP, and as you come up off the ground, Zoc and Nat, you kind of look over Dante, and you recognize that his skin has actually changed tonality and texture. It's no longer like the dark gray rock looking skin. It's now much more of a lighter gray, almost pale gray skin. It's still like darkish, but there's definitely a hint of pale in there. And as you look over all of the scars that you hadn't noticed before, all over his face, his arms, his legs, he looks like he has been cut to living hell. It just looks god awful. All of his scars are very clearly visible, and he has a lot of them.
Oh, Natalia, did you know this is normal for a rock gnome?
Insight check.
I love that.
I got one better for you, Nat. roll me a nature check or a history check.
Okay, cool.
You can't hear the tone of his voice.
Man, I hope you roll low.
Yep. You did.
Yes.
Hilarious. Dude,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah, this seems totally normal for rock gnomes. You're not. The rock gnomes that you've met haven't really ever done this, but there's nothing that would say that they don't.
Right.
Out of character question. Isn't he a deep gnome?
He's a deep gnome. I say rock gnome. Sorry,
Yes.
he is a deep gnome.
Okay. I was like, are we purposely calling it the wrong thing? Or...
Yeah, I yes, purposely. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
because I
personally
keep
call him
asking
the-
for.
I
Hold
purposely
on.
call him the wrong thing because he tried to blend with rocks.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for noticing.
Fair.
Yes.
I love you so.
Yeah, this
Okay.
seems like something that could actually happen to deep gnomes.
Could make sense. I've not met very many deep gnomes, and none of them ever died on my watch, so I have no idea.
There you go. And I'm also from a different place, so.
Very
stay
true.
there.
Yes.
Luno, as you're searching the Gravatt, you find a small little 5, maybe 6-inch, what looks like twig, nestled in another hidden compartment on that body.
A 5 or 6 inch twig.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do you want me to label this? Can I investigate or inspect this thing more, or is that what I'm getting for now?
Unless you identify it, that's gonna be all you get for now.
Okay, 'cause
Could
I
bring it
do
to
not have
Yeah, at least
identify.
it looks magical.
You should bring it down.
Do you pick it up?
Oh yeah, I mean, I would probably try to go for it.
Okay.
yes.
As you pick it up, you kind of get like a low hum, arcane sense of this item, that it may possibly have some magical something to do with something.
Something to do with something.
Yes,
Okay.
it's very specific right now.
Okay. Well, I will stash it on my belt. Like if I have a belt loop, I will kind of like stuff it there so that it's not, it's not in my bags, but still on me.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay.
Harry Potter wand sling.
Perfect. All right.
Oh,
So, the two of you standing up there, Tav, at this point, you kind of looked around, and Vid looks okay. He doesn't look like he's dying. He seems pretty stable. Where are you headed?
I want to like gently shake him and be like, "Hey, buddy, can you wake up?"
He doesn't. He does not wake up.
Okay, I'm gonna whisper in his ears. I see coconuts.
Yeah, there's still nothing from him. He still seems out of it.
Well, Tab knows if that's not gonna wake him up, then nothing's gonna wake him up.
You hear a slight mumble as you turn your head. Coconuts.
Okay, then I know he's gonna be okay. I'm gonna go find. I'll go in the direction that Barry initially pointed, where Zoc was headed.
Okay. Barry, are you headed that way as well? Or are you talking to the peasants?
You know what? I'm just gonna go up and carve the heads of the what is it called again?
Oh, you start the Niyogi. You're gonna start cutting the heads off.
Nice, nice,
Okay.
nice.
Yep. That's a smart idea. Okay. There's a few like shocked gasps as you start cutting the head off of that creature, and just a couple of the townsfolk that you've saved are like, "Oh my God, that's grisly." And you do
He
that.
is bugbear.
Yeah, you do that as Tav, as you make your way up north. You would see Luno probably putting something on the side of his belt as you walk up, getting getting something situated. It looks like he may have found something on the body, but he's already kind of snagged it and put it on himself. And we'll go back up to the top here. Yeah.
Well, when Tava approaches Luno and the creature, he's probably going to be surprised at first. Would he recognize it from the ship? As similar to that we saw on the ship. So he's probably going to ask Luno if we should take back something off of the creature to prove what it was that was here to the town council.
I would be like, well, we should take the whole body if we can.
Okay.
I mean, sadly the head is gone, but we took the whole thing to show people, because if not, no one's going to believe us.
Yes, exactly. Alright. Then we'll try and take the whole body.
Okay.
I don't know how we're going to do it yet, but...
Tab looks
Get
pretty
cut it up into pieces.
That's not helpful.
Alright, so we'll move back up to Dante, Zoc, and Nat as Dante kind of gets up very, very slowly. He looks really
Nat
not
would
not
try to
well.
help him up.
Okay. Yeah, you're
If-
able to
if-
you're able to help him up.
Do I have Spider-Man fingers now?
No, not yet. Well, yes, actually, yes. You would. Dante, you don't feel any different yet.
Okay, so it's just a skin thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Nat is going to, like, because she's still not used to the shield yet, is gonna sign at Zoc, like, pointing at his scars and everything, like, what happened to you?
This is normal. So rock gnomes are basically immortal. Every time they die, they get paler.
You know I can talk for you, right? You hear in your
Yes,
head.
thank you. I forgot. Yeah, I'm getting there, okay? Yeah,
so right now, if you hit Dante one more time, he'll just go down and he'll get up again.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah, I mean, not now. You seem pretty...
Can I insight check Zoc to see if he's BSing me?
Like, he's telling the truth.
Yeah,
you know.
Zoc, roll me a nature or history check. I'd like to see if you know the difference. Actually, for you, Zoc, it'll actually be with disadvantage.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
There we go.
Wow.
Zoc genuinely believes that.
Thank you, God.
That's beautiful.
Awesome.
Yep. You can roll an insight, but Zoc is 100% certain that what Dante has told him is the God's honest truth.
That's going to be a bit skeptical, but it's kind of like, okay, sure, all right.
So at this point, I'm gonna let you guys kind of RP the situation, do what you need to do, and then however you decide you guys want to head back to town, let you guys work all of that out, and just tell me when you're headed back to town.
I just want to take a short rest, dude.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing. At this point, Nat, using the shield, is going to say to Zoc and Dante, we should probably get back to the others.
Yeah, and we need to talk to the villagers too.
Also, I'm curious, what's the eyeball on the map?
Tentacle.
That's
That-
Zoc's
Oh,
tentacle.
that's you.
That's
Okay,
Zoc.
cool.
Actually, Zoc, is that still up?
Should be 4 minutes, so I don't know.
Oh, probably not then at this point. If it's up for a minute.
It's gone now.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Zoc, do you have any more herbs and incenses? That
I don't have
could
any.
possibly have? No?
I mean more. I have never have any of those.
Oh, shit.
If you're talking about healing, we should meet. Come and find Tav.
Yeah, you're right, probably.
Mm-hmm.
To be clear, if I understand correctly, Nat has been able to use Cure Wounds a couple times at this point.
I believe Nat
I
actually
don't-
still has a single spell slot for Cure Wounds.
Currently, my page says no.
Okay, then never mind. I couldn't remember if I used the last one or not.
Pretty
I think
sure
I
we're all
used it
tapped
to.
out on
More
that.
to my point, she would be aware at this point that she can cast thanks to the shield and everything.
Yes.
Okay. Well, then at this point, she would say, "I would help, but I'm a bit tapped at the moment."
Damn. And I'm the only one who hasn't used that many of my magic.
So Nat is going to start moving back towards where Tav and Ludo are, with the Gravat body.
Okay. As you make your way over there, you see Luno and Tav, trying to finagle this body in such a manner that it can be carried or dragged.
Through the shield. What are you guys doing?
We're taking it back with us.
We should cut it up into little pieces.
No. Then they'll just think we pieced together random body parts.
They
We
follow
need
us.
this thing in one contact or one piece.
Who's carrying it? Not it.
Not it.
I'll bring
I
it.
will. Says the shield.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I lose all my race features or
I missed that. What?
Right.
do I lose all my racial features now?
Yeah, you are now a Dampier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, is Luno still looking the same?
Luna's still the same. He's got something else coming.
Oh boy.
Ah, shit. Here we go.
So Nat is gonna go ahead and bend down and pull out her rope from her backpack and try to like rig up a harness on this body so that she can like I don't know, drag it, or drag is probably not a good idea. We got a bit of a hike back to town, right?
And over some sketchy ass bridges.
Yeah. Okay. What's gonna be the best?
out.
What I can do is I can try to get back. I mean, I'll tell Brett to get back to Chigoto, and maybe he can give us some cards, some horses, maybe by the bridge.
Meet us halfway with a cart or something. That could
Yep.
help.
Definitely help.
For the time being, I think rather than trying to do a harness or anything like that, yeah, Nat's gonna go. There's a bunch of trees and stuff around us, right?
Yeah.
She's gonna go see if she can find two long, like branches, relatively straight branches, and use those with the blanket in her bag to kind of like make a makeshift stretcher.
Okay. Yeah, roll me a survival check with advantage.
Okay.
You're in plenty of forest to
Excellent.
probably find that.
Survival with advantage. Roll. Ew.
How far can bread travel?
That's still high enough.
Okay.
Like, it was a really low check. You're in the middle of the woods. It's...
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That works then.
What do you mean, how far?
Yeah, like how far can you
How
see
f-
through bread?
Zot can send him literally anywhere.
Yeah.
As long as he's on the same plane.
Yep, anywhere on the same plane.
That's cool.
All right.
I go
I'll
with bread.
I'll tell Brett to fly back to Londa.
Okay. Do you want him to fly over the trees, or do you want him to fly through the path that you already went?
Beeline.
Okay.
Crow flies.
He flies up, 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 and he gets bigger because he's flying up, and then he's gone. He flies off into the distance.
Cool.
Right. Let me know when you're there, Brett. Find Chigoto.
Okay.
And I'll go and talk to the peasants.
I just want to point out because I think that it got missed between sessions. There was also a mound of treasure as well up here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just
There's
wanted
not
to.
on the map.
Yep. That,
for
I think
sure.
I thought that
Yeah, where is that at?
Yeah, I thought maybe that got missed. It got mentioned last session
It's
and
here.
yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, but
Yeah.
what is this over here then?
What is? That's just mush. Oh, that is another chest.
Ooh.
Okay.
I will go investigate with magic.
As,
for
as
magic.
part of looking for the branches, Nat is gonna go check out the pile of treasure.
There we go. Okay, cool. All right. So Nat, as you make your way over to the chest, you see what looks like. Let me make sure that I have this right. Where is my? Oh, I can never find anything when I need it. 1 second. Oh, of course I don't have it. Okay. You find what looks like roughly 500 gold and a whole lot of what look like peasant type equipment. Things like fishing poles, wide brim hats, maybe a hoe, that sort of stuff. Very much as you're looking over it, I would imagine you look over that and then kind of look back down at what the townsfolk that you just saved are
Right.
wearing, and a lot of it seems to line up with what they're wearing.
Okay. And she's going to telepathically to her shield ask, "Hey, how loud are you?"
Oh, I'm quite loud. Everyone in the field can hear.
What the hell, man?
Nice.
You know I have no idea how loud you just were, right?
I know, it's hilarious.
Hooray.
Can you let them all know I found some gear and supplies up here for the townsfolk?
Yeah, everyone in the field, you all hear, "Hey, look over here."
If there's no magic items, I ignore it.
And so while you Barry, you finished taking off the head of the second one, and you moved on to the third one over by Vid at this point, who still looks pretty stable. And Luno and Tav, as you move over to that chest looks locked. The lock on it looks like a pretty heavy padlock with multi symbols. It looks like a pretty complicated lock.
If it's got a keyhole,
It
then I will
does.
attempt to do lock picking.
It does have a keyhole.
Let me make sure I have it. Yep, thieves' tools.
It's not necessarily a keyhole, but it looks like it could be a keyhole.
Well, I would like to use my thieves' tools on it, if possible. So, yeah.
While Luno is working on that, Nat walks back in their general direction and signs to Tav, "Hey, there's treasure over there," and then goes to keep looking for the branches.
Tav, you hear a really loud voice coming from the shield. "Hey, there's treasure over there!"
Yeah, I was waiting for that. Okay, thanks. Waiting to see what's in here first.
As you look over Nat, Luno, roll me a perception check.
Tad's backing up, so he's about 10 feet away from that chest.
10 feet, okay.
An 8.
Yeah, it looks like a normal pick lock. Okay, so roll me a sleight of hand check with advantage for using your tools.
And does that include also +2 for proficiency?
Yeah, that's it. It should be
Okay.
added with your sleight of hand check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought,
No, that would be if he's proficient with sleight of hand. He would.
+2 for my proficiency for using thieves' tools.
No, I do it with advantage. I don't.
Okay.
If you're using thieves
Oh,
tools,
okay.
I give advantage. So use sleight of hand with advantage.
There we go. That's okay. 21.
Okay. Yeah. As you fiddle with the lock for a moment, like stick your tools in there, and you kind of like you feel around and you're like, oh, hang on, I know how to do this. And you take another tool out and you shove a little piece down into the top of the padlock piece. And just as it clicks, I need for you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Of course.
Oh. Oh! And I'm about to go down.
It pops open, and as soon as it pops open, a small burst of green vapor blows out of the lock itself straight into your face, and you take 6 points of poison damage, and you are
Fall down.
also poisoned, which means
Okay.
you have disadvantage on your death saving throws.
Oh
And this
boy.
is how
Greedy.
the other
Holy
comes to life.
shit.
Oh boy.
Tav's like, God damn it, I really need a short rest.
He got punished for
The padlock clicks open. You all see a green vaporous gas burst up into Luno's face, and moments later, Luno just like rolls back on his back unconscious, and you can see a small little drip of blood rolling from his nose.
Nat's translated via the shield is, well, shit.
Can Tav try and stabilize?
Yeah, roll. You will also roll a medicine check with disadvantage because he's poisoned.
Well,
Babe, do I see this?
Yeah, you would probably see this because the shield has been yelling across the field.
okay, I'll take that disadvantage any day.
Wow.
I'll definitely go and help out Luno.
Okay, cool. As you rush up, Tav, how are you trying to stabilize him?
Check for pulse, check for breath, and then rudimentary CPR.
Okay.
Nat's gonna walk over and lift up his feet.
Okay. As you do that, Tav, you all of a sudden feel. I'm gonna be silly about this. You all of a sudden feel Luno's lips like grab yours for a moment. And you kind of get the sensation that he seems stable again.
Tav is like, bleh, bleh, bleh. He wipes his mouth. He's good. He's good. What else is in the chest?
Okay, so do you open the chest?
Wait, I thought the chest was already open.
No, the padlock opened.
Oh no, Tav's not opening. But
I have an
Tav will
idea.
ask me what else is in the chest and see if anyone else will go open it.
So
I have an idea.
Open it.
okay, you don't check for traps either.
Nope.
Okay, I need for you to roll me a Constitution saving throw as you open the chest.
Okay.
Everybody's so greedy.
Everyone's so greedy.
Tav strong. I
Oh,
mean, Nat strong.
what else are we gonna do? Just
matter.
leave it there?
I mean, you could check for
Yeah.
traps.
Clearly extra valuable if they've trapped it this much.
Yeah. So as you open it up, you feel a static surge rush through your fingertips and through your body, and Nat, you take 5 points of electric damage. As Tav, you can see blue tendrils of electric energy rush up through Tav's hands as she lifts the lid. Yeah, you take 5 points of electric damage.
Okay.
And as you open it up, the chest seems to be fairly full of a whole lot of not much. There looks to be maybe 300 gold in there, and a long spiral, what looks like maybe wand, along with a few potions. One is red, like a dark blood-ish red. Another one is a vibrant, bright purple that seems to be creating its own steam inside the vial. And then a third one is a very effervescent puke green color.
All right. Shield, call the wizard.
Hello.
Dante walks up as you say that to the shield, and the shield just yells it out. Hey, wizard!
Yes, that is rude. I will go touch things, but identify.
From the ground, still laying on the ground, you just see Dre or Luno just like bring this twig up, be like, this too.
And I snatch it out of his hands.
You are so Luno, you are unconscious but stable.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, Tab stabilized you. He did not heal you.
Alright, so I will
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
grab everything out of the
don't
chest.
slap me.
You're gonna
Oh,
grab.
wait, I
You're gonna
should
grab
ask
everything
Matt,
out of the chest.
Can you pass me the items?
Sure.
All right.
She'll like start pulling stuff out, and handing it over.
Okay.
Alright.
Along.
And then I cast identify.
Probably start with the wand and then the potions.
Okay. I'm assuming you're ritual casting these.
Yeah.
So it'll take a little bit of time then.
Yep. It will
11.
per item.
Oh, that's right.
So 44 minutes. So it'll take you almost an hour to identify all of this.
Can I just
You can use.
cast it?
Yeah, you can use
on
a
the
spell.
wand?
Yeah, absolutely. You can use a spell
Okay.
slot if you have them to just identify.
Yeah. I'll just use it on the wand real quick.
Okay. 1 second. I never have my stuff exactly where I need them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're right.
Definitely know what you mean.
Oh man, where is? Oh God, it's so much faster to do it here.
I can't cast it right now, but it's just that I switched out all my spells.
Okay, so then if you don't have it prepared, you do have to actually ritual cast it.
Oh no, I have it prepared. It's just that I had swapped them out for the level up. You get me? Like they were prepared before the level up.
Oh, okay. So it's prepared before the level up.
Yeah.
Okay, so you still have it prepared then. That's fine. You can still we're still gonna. You can definitely still cast that. I've got to get. Man, I am just lacking on that.
I don't think it's a good time for a short rest. Well, as long as we get to go over here fast, then we could probably do that.
I think it's a very good time for a short rest, given how many people she's seen collapse to the ground.
Fair.
Mhm.
Oh man. Yeah. So as you yeah. It is. Yeah. Okay. So as you cast identify on the wand, you kind of are overwhelmed with a sense of what it is, and I am going to send you a link. Yeah, I'm gonna send you a link, Dante. I'm gonna let you describe what Dante, if he would tell, even what it is. That is not what I copied. Thank you. Thank you. That is not what I copied. God.
Now I really want to know what you actually said.
The title for
Anything in particular.
the title for the stream.
Literally.
So basically, it's that wand, and
Alright, it's loading. For
yeah.
me.
While you're reading that, so while Dante's identifying this wand, Barry, you've finally finished cutting the heads off of all 3 of the Nyogi. I'm not entirely sure where you're putting them, but you definitely have all of them cut off. Zoc, you've headed over to the town folk. Are you talking to them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does any of them has blue hair?
Blue hair?
Yeah.
Absolutely. There is a small halfling male that seems to be stumbling, has a little bit of a limp as he walks, as he's walking around. Very much looks like the missing person poster.
Sergius, right?
What? How do you know my name?
you've been on the job board, so to say.
The job board?
Yeah, you've been missing. People are looking for you.
Well, yeah, I feel like I've been missing. I really don't know where I'm at either.
I know. I know everyone is confused.
Yeah,
How
how did
about
we get
you-
here?
Okay, we'll talk about that later. I'm gonna give you some food. Just sit here and relax. At least try to. We'll talk about this later.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'll give them 8 of my rations.
Okay, cool. I think there's 9 of them left, but 8. They'll be able to share that. That's fine. Okay, yeah, you give them rations and they sit down and chill and kind of relax a little bit. They still look very confused about where they're at and what they're doing out here in the middle of nowhere. Barry, I'm going to ask, what are you doing currently now that you've cut the heads off of everything?
By the way, I have an idea to where to put them, by the way. I'm just gonna use the tent as like a bag.
Okay, so you're going to...
To hold the heads.
Oh, okay, you're going to use the tent and the sleeping bag to hold the heads. I love it. Great. You just kind of like drag them behind you.
Weren't there 7? We're still collecting the heads of the small ones too, right?
Yeah, so there's total of 4 big ones and 5 small ones.
Yep.
It's a lot of heads.
It's a lot of heads. I like to give people lots of gold.
Smells like money.
I like magic items, Gabe.
Yeah.
Can I just drag Vid to like where the villagers are?
Absolutely. Yeah. Drag Vid over there.
So if Dante regular cast identify on the wand, did you ever give a description for that?
He did. He said he's gonna
Oh.
keep it. He's
Oh, my bad. Sorry, you gave it to him in the private chat. Sorry.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Dante, do you describe what the wand does?
No, I'll keep it as a surprise for later combat.
Okay.
I was gonna say, who was the one making the comment about being greedy?
Right.
So as that's happening, Tab.
I'll tell Nat.
I mean, it was my body that took the damage to get this open. I think I should know once I wake up.
Well, you're still
I'll tell you.
unconscious, so you don't even know
Yes.
he's identified it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of identifying things, Tab, as everyone's taking things out, unbeknownst to everyone else, and as you're looking at the bottom, as they're taking the last item out, you find what looks like a rectangle sheet of paper. It's got some really odd, strange markings on it. And in each of the 4 corners of it, there's a 20. Looks like something like a $20 bill, maybe? You've never seen anything like this before.
Oh,
Oh, he's definitely keeping that. It probably has some very unique art on it.
Sorry,
hilarious.
that's yeah. Yeah. So you find that is definitely something Tab wants to keep, I'm sure. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave it to you guys to figure out how you're doing this. Luno, you were gonna stay unconscious until someone can bring you around, or you guys get at least a short rest, along with Vid as well.
Okay.
So
Nat's
after
gonna
I
go
identify
ahead
it-
and like pick up Luno, like fireman carry type thing, and bring him back over to where the Gravat is.
Mm-hmm.
Leave him there while she goes to see about finding branches.
Okay.
Which in her head, she's got 2 bodies to carry now. Put them next to each other for the moment.
I'll tell the peasants to just give us an hour. We'll figure things out and we'll take you back to Yolanda.
Oh, thank you. That would be fantastic. We really don't know where we are.
It's okay. Just sit by this tree, enjoy your meal. And see
I
you
mean,
in
if
an
we're gonna
hour.
take a little while, might as well has three more. Two more identifies, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
2 more? I thought it was.
Yeah.
There's three potion bottles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then that will use all my first levels.
Okay, so you're
Oh.
using all your first levels. Oh,
Yeah.
my computer just froze. Oh no,
Alright,
there we
well.
go. That was weird. Okay. Yeah, my computer's being super weird. I may drop here in a second. Hold on. Yeah, that's weird AF. Okay, well, I guess I'm good now. That was really weird. Okay. All good.
False alarm.
False alarm. Thought I was dying.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Continue on. So you cast. Yeah. Okay. So you cast that on the next 3 bottles, and
It's not it's not like detect magic.
no, it is not like detect magic. Identify specifically
have
tells you
to
exactly
detect.
what things are and how they can be used.
Okay.
Yeah, whereas detect magic is more of like you can tell that it's magical, but you can't, and you'd know like the type of magic, but you don't necessarily know
Yeah.
what it does.
Right.
Okay. Making sure. What are they? I will tell Nat. He's in the group.
Okay. Okay, so you take a few minutes and go over the potions kind of again and again, just trying to glean anything that you can. You find that the purple potion seems to be a potion of clairvoyance, which essentially allows you to have the clairvoyance spell for up to 1 hour without concentration.
Nice.
The red one is a potion of greater healing. And the last one, the green one, is a potion of gaseous form.
Ooh. That
Which,
sounds cool.
which, like the clairvoyance one, also lasts for 1 hour with no concentration required, or until you end it as a bonus action.
Pretty cool. I'll be like, the purple one is clairvoyance as a spell. The red one is healing. Well, greater healing. And then the green one is gaseous form.
I assume you're sharing this information after we all kind of gather together again?
Yeah.
Okay. Nat would look momentarily confused and ask, gaseous form?
Yeah. Like, we can shapeshift into a cloud and then be a cloud
Oh,
and then come back as regular self.
that sounds weird. Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Sounds fun.
It is fun. You can fly.
Nat will ask, what about the wand?
The wand? Yeah, where... Oh yeah, my pocket. I pull it out. It's a restraint. I use it to restrain people.
Okay.
Yes.
Does it have like a charge that you can spend,
Yeah, it's
or
got-
is
Yeah, it's
How-
got charges.
How much can you use it?
7 times before it's like destroyed. But every time at midnight it recharges.
Oh,
okay?
good to know.
Dante, do you give them the full description?
No.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just trying to be brief
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of like,
Not terrible.
yeah, I don't really like.
Oh, you know
No.
what? Try it on me now. Try it on me now.
Oh,
See if it works.
I'm probably gonna hit you, and it might hurt.
It's fine. Have
I
thick
mean-
skin.
All right, Dante, make
Let
a.
me get attuned to it first.
Yeah.
How about that?
You what?
I would need to get attuned to it. You know, I need to. Gabe, what do I need to do? I need to
Yeah,
attune to it, right?
in order to, technically, in order to use it correctly, you need to attune to it. So, spending a short rest, studying the wand and how to use it and how to make it work. That's generally how you would do attunement.
Yeah. So like after the short rest, sure, I'll shoot you in the leg or something if you want me to.
What do you mean shoot me? It's just restraining. It's not gonna hurt me, right?
No, that's what I said. It's gonna shoot a restraint on you, and it's gonna hurt.
And it's a shooting one. It's not a restraining one.
It does both of
Wait.
them.
Does both? Okay.
Yeah, it does both.
It harms and restrains?
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Excited to try. By the way, we traveled here. We walked for roughly 10 hours.
Yeah.
So a short rest may not be enough.
I mean, it'll be enough to get us back to on our feet to get home, right? To get back to the village.
What dice do I
Do you
roll for a short rest?
Yeah, it's called using hit dice.
Yeah, no. Which ones do I use? I forgot.
Are you wizard?
It's just
All wizard rules?
You actually, if you look in your character sheet, Dante, in your character sheet on your description, I believe it is, or features. Yeah, features and traits. The very first thing should tell you your hit dice.
It says hit points.
Let me see. 1 second.
Yep, if you click on it, it actually tells you your hit dice too.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
Cool.
are we gonna take a short rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Over the course of this short rest is when Natalia is working on making this stretcher thing. I'm still trying to figure out what the word is for what I'm actually thinking of. It's not
Splint.
exactly.
Splint.
No, it's not a splint. She's not like securing something.
Sledge or something?
Sled.
That might be the word. Not sled.
Sledge is like this.
Tam is going to
Um,
suggest before we get too far into this, short rest, or before we set up for that resting in the same location where the creatures were hanging out might not be the best idea. Are we concerned about more of them showing up while we're chilling?
Well, where do you want to go?
Well, it's going to take me a bit to make this thing if I'm doing it by myself. But if someone wants to help, that'll help. That we can get moving sooner.
Mhm.
I'll help, but I don't think it should make like up to an hour, right?
Like if we all work collectively, it shouldn't take too long. Yeah.
Because we've got 3 bodies, right? We have Vid, Luno, and the thing with the head blown off.
Gruvat.
The Gruvat.
Yeah, 3 bodies. Okay, let's
Should we
just
just
take a
use
short
the
rest.
potions of healing now?
No. Let's not waste it.
Oh yeah, save. Yeah, save those.
Okay.
But let's take a short rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone can go ahead and roll some dice for a short rest.
Tab's going to use the feature where everyone gets an additional 1d6.
Rest. Yay.
Yeah.
Full health.
What is
How do I
that?
do
Song of Rest, yeah.
I am going to use, I think, 2 of my hit dice.
Include the unconscious people.
Wait,
we
does
get-
unconscious people get benefits from the rest or no?
From
I
the
don't think
short.
so.
From the short rest, no, I don't believe so.
I thought
They
you
have
said we
to,
were we would stay unconscious until the.
Oh, I did say you'd stay
you
unconscious
did
until
say
the
that,
short
yeah.
rest. Yeah, along the short rest, you guys will get 1 HP back.
Okay.
Plus 1d6 for those of that it applies to. Get an additional 1d6 for.
Yeah. Thank you. I got that one.
Nice. 4. So
Oh,
Nat
Gabe.
recovered 17 hit points.
Nice.
Oh,
Gabe, I got a question.
Yeah.
we're back up to max.
We leveled up now, right?
Yeah, you guys can change level up on a long rest. You have not leveled up yet.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
All right.
Am I able to attune to the magic item?
Yeah, during the next hour or so, everyone kind of rests, recuperates, eats some food, relaxes a little bit, lets the
I can't eat food.
heat of the day kind of warm them a little bit, and as you all kind of sit, you feel quite a bit more refreshed. And Dante, you kind of start winging the staff around and trying to figure out how to get it to work exactly how you want. And after about an hour or so, you kind of get a pretty good grasp on it, and you're able to you think you are able to do exactly what you want with the staff, with the not staff, wand.
All right, are you ready, Dante?
I kind of don't want to do this, to be quite honest with you, but if you're so eager to do so. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's the worst that happen?
Hilarious.
Okay. Dante, do you do it?
1 sec.
If you do it, just go ahead and roll an attack roll. Actually, I'm just going to say that it works. You don't need to roll an attack roll. He's going to sit there and let you hit him.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't even need to
And
roll.
take it.
So do you...
Wait, where's the cat? I need the cat first. Where's the cat?
Cat's unconscious.
Yeah, as you look around, Vid still looks unconscious.
Wait, after the short rest?
Uh-huh.
Oh, fuck.
Out of game, y'all. He is not going to be able to make it tonight. So
okay.
he's
Got
he's
gonna be asleep.
He's going to be asleep, and you'll have to figure out how to carry him along.
Can I look for alcohol on this person?
Oh, absolutely. Let me see if he has any on him. I don't think he keeps any on him.
I do, though.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think he drinks it all.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Let me
I still got some on me, so
yeah,
that's
let
no
me
problem.
Check. Yeah, I think it'd have been hilarious if you didn't have any.
I know, right?
Okay, let me check him real quick. Oh, holy cow! They've changed the backpack.
Yes. Yes, I have.
Okay, equipment. Wow.
Yeah, you actually have to go and move stuff to the backpack and stuff like that if you haven't done it yet.
Cool. That's actually really cool, though.
Hopefully.
No, he does not have any alcohol on him that I can see. No, he does not.
What are you doing, Dante? Do it!
Alright, and then...
A green viscous glob of goo fires from the end of the wand and hits all of your body, Zoc, except for the outside extremities of your arms and legs. And as it hits you, almost immediately, you are not able to move your limbs at all. You kind of you can move your hands and bend your elbows, but all the way up from your elbows to your shoulder is covered in this goo, and everywhere the goo is touched, it hardens on you almost immediately. You cannot move.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Edge
The funny part is... The funny part is, you can't get out of there unless we got alcohol. Luckily, I do.
Well, you need alcohol to get out of this? Can I
Yes.
shake it real hard? I'm trying to shake it.
Roll me a strength check.
Oh, this is
Really
gonna be
strong.
so funny if it's a nat 20.
I'm gonna laugh. So, I mean, yeah, nat 20 normally
Wow.
would. Honestly, a nat 20 still wouldn't succeed on this because of the way it's worded.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's pretty OP.
it's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you try to shake Zoc, and you all get to see Zoc like start to try to shake his body, and he like a rocking horse almost. He kind of like rocks back and forth on his legs, and all of a sudden, Zoc, you lose your balance and you fall back and land on your back, still unable to move.
Gosh, you said it's gonna hurt. I don't feel it yet. Is it coming?
Oh, that was it. I thought you were gonna fall to the floor or something. My bad.
So it doesn't hurt. It's just restrained, right?
Yeah, it's gonna hurt our pockets more than anything. We
Oh,
need to continue
why?
to buy alcohol if we're gonna restrain people alive.
I mean, we don't have to. I mean, sure. I mean, that's Vid's specialty.
You hear a voice come from one of the commoners. What are you guys doing? I thought you were gonna take us back.
We
Yeah,
are
we're waiting
just.
for our friend.
Give me a second.
And then I just bring out the wine bottle and I pour it over him.
Yeah, Dante doesn't tell you what.
Fancy
Yeah,
wine.
Dante does not tell you what he's doing, Zoc. All of a sudden, you see Dante standing over you with a wine bottle, and he just opens the cork on it, and then starts dumping wine all over your body, just all over you.
Ooh.
And as it does, you feel like you can start slowly moving again. The viscous material starts to soften, and you're able to move, and it all dissolves to the ground beneath you.
That is amazing.
Yes, now we must protect it from the sunlight.
What?
Yep.
Okay.
Say that again? I don't think my shield heard that very clearly.
We must protect it from the sunlight. And then I put it in, like, my shirt collar or something, like, inside, but not exposed.
Why?
He'll get destroyed.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Good to know.
Zoc,
ba-
Zoc, as you get up, you had been in the shade of the trees from the suns, and as you get up, you notice that the part, a little portion, a very small portion of alcohol where it did not hit that viscous material that was on you. As soon as you stand up in it, the glob of goo that had hardened immediately dissolves and drops to the ground once it hits that sunlight.
Oh.
So only
So
work in darkness. Okay.
alcohol and light is this thing's weakness.
Yeah.
Just like me.
Yes, Doc. Just
A
like
wand of
us.
Zocs.
Oh goodness.
Well,
Wait, it's it turning sunlight?
It should be. It's turning day.
yeah, it's turning day. It was 6:30, and the sun had just crested on the last session. So you guys have spent some
Oh,
time now. The
no.
sun has started to come up, and you are, yeah.
Oh
Getting-
no.
I thought
You're overthinking it.
I thought Dampiers were
They are light sensitive.
light sensitive, but not like
Oh, okay. I thought we
Yeah.
were gonna die.
no,
Oh,
just light
Yeah.
sensitive. You're like Zoc now. Every time that you're in sunlight, you have to like squint in order to like kind of see straight even.
Oh
But unlike
yeah.
Doc, we're not carrying you.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I don't care. I'll find my way.
Oh man.
Alright, let me check on Brad real quick.
Okay. After about an hour of flying pretty heartily, he's mostly to Londa. He's not quite there yet, but he's gotten much closer.
Okay. Yeah, Brad's almost there. Alright, let's just get going.
Ah, finally.
And then we go back.
Okay. All right. So you guys are all ready to head back towards Londa, yes?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Nat is going to stand up and get her stretcher that she's spent the last hour or so making just the way she wants it and go retrieve the Gruvat body.
Okay. As you guys are kind of all getting ready and together, some of the commoners start talking to themselves, like between each other. Hey, George, didn't we have a fishing pole? Or we had something, right? I know we had some stuff when we went out here. Boy, I don't remember a whole lot.
Nat looks back at the peasants. I said an hour ago there's a pile of stuff up on the hill.
Oh, that was you. I was expecting a male voice person.
She points at the shield.
Oh, you mean me. And they kind of like go back up and go through the stuff. Did you take the gold and stuff that was up there too?
Yeah, did we check this pile? Or just the
That
chest?
was so there was 500 gold ish in what looked like mostly gold, silver, and a lot of copper.
Gavin and I did that in the chat when Nat was moving Luno and finding the branches to make the stretcher. Tav was collecting the coins and everything.
Okay, so there's only the items left. Okay, so yeah, they walk back up there. They look a little disheartened, but they don't say anything. But there is they grab, each of them seems to have at least some small little item that they had with them when they left, and they grab their stuff and head back down, and you guys are all able to get out. So I'm going to ask, because Luna, you are back up with 1 HP. You are able to walk. Vid, however, is not able to walk, and you are going to be carrying the Gruvat body. So I'm going to ask, who's carrying what, in what order, and how are you doing it?
Also, there's another halfling or gnome body that Barry killed.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Wait,
Yeah,
but we're not committed to taking that back, are we?
Dude, we
Yes,
gotta
we
take
are.
it
If
back.
Nat has anything to say about it, that's one of the
Yeah.
villagers.
Yeah, dude. Barry's carrying 2 bodies.
I just kind of imagine Tav's like, yeah, we only need to take these, and Nat's like, what?
Listen, comrades can take their fallen other half-life.
Yeah,
we can talk to the peasants about helping carry stuff.
yeah,
Yes.
we could help. That's the least we could do for you saving us.
Oh yeah. Nat is definitely recruiting one of them to carry the other end of the stretcher. She's not carrying it by herself.
Okay. Yeah, there's a larger, actually half-orc among the group that does seem to be a little more burly than the rest.
Cool.
I thought they were all halflings.
They were not all halflings. There's several halflings, a couple dwarves, a half-orc, and a half-elf.
Oh. Okay.
So now we just need some way to fix the bridge, and then... Yeah?
Yeah, that's gonna
Oh,
be a big
God.
problem.
Fucking bridge.
Okay, out of character. What happened to the bridge?
The
That's
bridge.
where Sock nearly died. Tab had to save him. Because there's big
Stop
holes. in the
talking
bridge.
about that shit. The bridge is basically broken. Shut the fuck up, Tab.
The wood's rotten. The roof is good.
Yeah, there's some holes in the bridge. It's not the most stable thing.
Oh, great. Okay.
So in all this treasure stuff, we didn't find anything that would fit in the statue.
Correct.
Damn.
Alright, let's go.
Keep track of your notes. That's all I'm gonna remind you guys. Just keep track of your notes. Everything happens. You guys, everything you encounter happens for a reason. Just, you know.
So we found like 500 gold ish in the pile, and then some potions and the wand in the box, right?
So total for everything, you found 500 gold in the big pile, 300 gold in the chest. You found 3 different potions, 2 wands, one of which has been identified, and a whole bunch of commoner equipment.
2 wands?
The twig.
You don't. No one knows about it because Luno pocketed it, and he hasn't told anyone yet since he's woken up.
True.
Cool,
It's
cool.
visible on me.
Oh, it's visible on you?
Yeah, I remember I stashed it like in a belt loop so that it would just be
Yeah.
out.
I would
holding on to it.
I would still say that they've been pretty distracted enough not to notice a small 6-inch
With the whole
twig-looking
thing,
thing.
It's a 6-inch piece of wood.
Yeah, I would
I
actually
wasn't
be more.
hiding it.
I would actually be more worried that they would have taken it off of you, thinking that it was a twig. All right. So, how are you carrying things?
Tav has all 800 gold for the group fund. Is that what you were asking?
No, I meant people. Who's
Yeah,
who's
Vid.
taking Vid and who's taking the Gruvat?
Well, Nat's getting the groove on, and then I guess I'll like try to figure something out with. I don't know. I still
don't
have
have
rope
any
in my
spells.
inventory.
Can we
Pick
just
them up.
throw Vids and the Cruvat on the same
Sledge.
sledge?
Gross.
Gross.
Barry is carrying the heads.
Yep, Barry's carrying the heads.
Before we do that, I want to see if Vid has his cloak on him, that like gray cloak that Nat got everyone.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap the Grubot in it so that Vid can be on there without like touching the Grubot.
That's very sweet of you, Tav.
Tav thinks of these things. He doesn't know what to do with the hood part of it since there's no head on the Grubot, but at least it's covered.
Okay.
Nat just kind of looks at the half orc and rolls her eyes when they add another body to the stretcher.
And then the shield says,
Oh, Jesus.
The shield's acting like it's carrying it.
It's thinking what Nat's thinking.
exactly.
All right, so so you guys are able to get everything. I'm gonna say because you are you were being purposeful about bringing the body. I will say that even though the head was exploded off, there were some also tentacles that you would have put on there as well as part of that taking the whole body back. Just trying to get as much of it together as possible. So yeah, you guys are able to get all of that. And get him on the sledge and get him down and out into the woods. And you guys are able to. And I'm going to bring up the other map so Nat, you can see what the hell they're talking about. I'm looking forward to hearing how you guys cross this. All right, so I'm not gonna bring all the NPCs. They're just gonna be, let's say, one big
You said
face.
there's 9 of them, right?
Yeah, they're gonna be one big face. There we go.
But it's 9 of them.
There's 9 of them.
That's like
Boy.
a lot of gold.
Uh-huh.
Good.
Do we have any word from Togoto yet?
Okay, so as you guys travel through the woods, Zoc, would you check back in?
Yeah.
Okay. As you're
I
traveling.
told Brad to ping me when he.
Okay. After about an hour walking back through the path towards where you guys had been, you get a ping from Bread.
Right. Someone hold on me. I'm gonna go grab someone's shoulder.
That
Then,
is cool.
and then tap
Nat
into Brad.
just, why don't you just jump on the stretcher?
Oh, okay. I'll jump
Yeah.
on top of it. Or sit on top of it.
Yep.
Hey, that's a
The-
pretty good idea.
yeah, the
Might
shield.
take you up on that offer.
The shield actually says that. Yes, absolutely. The shield would say that.
All right, I'll
alright.
sit on top of it and
Okay. As you come back in and you see Bread. He's over by the town council now, and you can see that Bread has waited for someone to go inside, and he flew in the door with said person invisibly. And as he makes his way inside, you hear a bit of conversation. Another one of the commoners. It seems to be. It seems to be Sergius's wife, a younger, halfling-looking woman with very much the same blue hair, and I said I'm saying the wrong race here. He's a furbolg.
Furbolg.
Yeah, he's a
Wait.
furbolg, along with his wife, who
Who's
are
a
both furbolgs.
oh, so they're not halfling, they're furbolgs
The-
the whole time.
The Sergius is. I told you the wrong race. Sorry. There are still the halflings, the dwarves, half elf, orc, and a furbolg. Furbolg.
Can you spell
God.
that in our
Firbolg.
Wait, so Sergius was the furbolg the whole time, right?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
big difference from a blue-haired halfling.
Right. Right. He's a blue-haired furbolg.
There's not a token for that.
And both his wife and him have blue hairs.
Yes. Possibly
Right.
a racial trait, possibly not. Hard to tell.
Okay.
So as Bread comes in, you can kind of hear her. Was there any news on finding Sergius? No, I'm sorry. We have not heard anything yet.
It's me, don't shoot, don't shoot.
I'm sorry.
And I turn visible to Raven form.
Oh, he's Raven. Okay, cool. As he turns visible, there's a oh. Well, how did you get in here? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to let in a Raven. No, it's fine.
It's me.
It's a me, Isaac.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
It's me, Tom.
Yeah. Yes. What did you
My
find?
companion friend.
We found the missing people. We found. It's a long story. We found the missing people. We killed a bunch of creatures. We are heading back. We are at the Odin statue. The bridge is really broken, so we kind of need your help.
Yes, I was wondering about that. I will see what I can do, but you may just want to wait there. If I remember right, the bridge isn't what it used to be.
Yeah, you should see this for yourself. It's bad. Also, Miss Furbo, we found your I don't know, brother?
You found Sergius?
Yes.
Sure, her mouth just is agape, staring at this flapping crow who is speaking in some other voice. Thank you! Thank you! And she turns and heads out the door, without saying another word.
Oh, that's weird. I talked to Tigoda. I thought she would want to say something to her husband.
Yeah, I think she's headed to the Odin statue.
Oh, okay. I mean, she could have told me to tell her husband something, but okay. Fuck him then.
God damn, dude.
It may take some time for me to.
If he's a furbolg, I want him helping me carry the spreadshirt.
It may take some time for me to gather enough resources to assist you across the bridge, but I will get some people up there as soon as possible.
How long do you think?
It may take a day.
Oof.
God, we should just long rest and I'll make us a bridge.
Honestly.
Right, I'll tap back into
This is
Zod,
ridiculous.
and I'll tell everyone everything. I'll tell Sergius that his wife is coming. Tigodo is gathering some people to come and help rebuild the bridge. Anyone want to say something to Tigodo?
Tell him I'm a sandwich.
Tell him Dante looks weird.
Okay. I'll tap back and say, so Dante said he's a sandwich, and Ludo said Dante looks weird.
As you tap back, you immediately hear, and another thing. If I were... Wait, what? Were you not listening to me?
No.
Okay. That's...
Say again. Okay, I'll listen this time. I'll listen. The next time I warp away, I'll let you know.
Look, just next time you have information, try to be a little more subtle about it.
What do you mean?
I mean, don't come in when I'm in the middle of a conversation with someone else and blurt things out.
I mean, okay.
To be fair, he can see through invisibility. But it's just like...
He could. But that he was expecting to be able to finish the conversation.
It's fine, right?
Yeah, it's
am I in trouble?
no, it's
Are you
fine.
gonna hate me now?
It's
Okay.
fine. I will get someone there as soon as possible. And we very much, the town council, very much appreciates your assistance in this.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm on a lot of stress, okay? We just finished a battle. I'm sitting on a cat and a thingy. Anything else that I should know?
No, everyone's been waiting for you all to come back.
Okay, I'll wait here for you for a day. See you then.
Very well.
Okay, bye.
Okay, and Zoc comes back to everyone else. Zoc, I'm gonna ask everyone else, what does Zoc come back to? What are you guys doing while Zoc is having that conversation?
Well, Nat, along with Sergius, carried the stretcher over towards the bridge because Nat wants to take a look at the bridge. Just based on what I'm seeing from the map, doesn't look like it's going to be very crossable at all while carrying heavy things.
Yeah. So as you make your way across to the bridge to look at the bridge, with Sergius that has graciously offered to take over for the half orc, you kind of do you walk out to the bridge to kind of get a better look?
She won't really walk more than past where the edge of the rock is.
Okay.
She set the stretcher down before trying to do that.
Okay. I would say make me a dex saving throw with advantage then.
Oh boy.
Because you're not walking. You're not walking to where it's most rickety, just where it's rickety. As you get up towards the bridge, and start walking out, you notice almost immediately that some of the boards look very much weathered. Some of them look pretty close to being rotted through. And looking out further, you can see that there is quite a large hole, and it looks like if you were to try to cross this bridge, you would have to walk along the ropes that are holding the bridge up in order to cross it. Kind of like a Indiana Jones deal where you have to walk the bridge holding the top and stepping on the rope at the bottom as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So in other words, no, definitely not while carrying a stretcher.
Definitely not while carrying a stretcher. Not if you value your life. And just
How long?
yeah. So Nat, since you haven't had this description, so the river flows really fast. Looks to be like 80 feet a second as far as movement speed goes. It's flowing pretty darn quick. There does seem to be an outcropping of rocks towards the top. It is if I remember right, a 60-foot drop down to the river, down to the bottom, yeah, it's at the widest point where the bridge is. It's roughly 80 feet. The other areas, it's more like 50 feet.
Okay. So each bridge is 80 feet? Or...
No, each bridge is like 60 feet with that center bit.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
The water's deep too.
Yeah, the water is deep. As you look down, you cannot see the bottom except for where the outcropping of rocks is to the north of that island.
Cool. So now we'll turn to the group. Do we want to cross or wait on this side?
Yeah, no.
Well, last time Zoc almost died, so we might need to hold off.
Yeah, those of you who are walking to the other side, north and south, checking out the river, seeing if it gets thinner. It does seem to get thinner in the other spots where the bridge isn't. It is definitely more turbulent water in the narrower parts, very much whitewater rapids, but with deep water. But it's still a good 60-ish feet across.
Even at the spot I'm at.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you take a look at the depth of the bridge, the width of the water, it's all about the same width.
I would say my spot's maybe like 5 feet shorter, but yeah, I feel
Yeah, it's pretty close. It may be 5 feet shorter, but it's still pretty darn close.
Okay.
So what are you all planning on doing?
Well, Nat asked the question to the group. Do we want to cross now or wait?
I think we
No.
wait on one side.
Tab's been checking out the area behind this boulder to see how well protected it is. If
It
it's
actually,
we set up a camp for a short rest.
yeah, it actually seems like a pretty good alcove. It's about 30 feet across. The rocks go up almost 120 feet into the air, creating quite a good alcove of shade. It forms almost a U as you look into it, and it is fairly dark, even in the dense sunlight between the trees and the rocks. It looks pretty secure.
And there's enough room for everyone?
Yeah, there's definitely enough room for everyone.
Tab's gonna shout out, hey, let's go ahead and take our long rest
Set up.
while we wait.
So we'll set up camp.
What are we waiting for? Why can't we just cross the bridge?
If you want to cross, go for it.
But I will have you know, multiple people fell through the bridge whenever we were trying to cross the first time. So you're free to try.
Nat will address the townsfolk. Might be a better idea to wait until we're well rested to try and all cross this, pointing at the very rickety bridge.
Don't cross the bridge.
What?
Yeah.
Cross the bridge.
Whoever that was.
Shield.
Okay.
Shit. I was confused for a
Yeah.
second there.
Oh, okay. I guess we won't. I guess we'll wait with you all.
Someone's coming.
Pace looks briefly confused because that's
Oh, I
not the
don't know
way
that.
I expected based on what she was saying.
Yeah. All right. So you guys take your long rest. Do any RP that you want to do. You need to use the restroom, and I'll be right back.
Level up.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I wanted a long rest, because now we all get our level up too.
Yeah.
So it's like still morning time now, right?
For
Yeah.
us, we've been going all night.
Wait, babe,
I
what
think.
time is it? 9 a.m.
Yeah, because it was morning, like dawn breaking back where we had the fight.
Yep.
Oh,
It's at 9 a.m. now.
Yep.
all right. Well, Nat's gonna see about helping set up camp. Get
It's a midday camp.
get her tent set up. Kind of help the townsfolk get situated, that sort of thing. So
Nice.
They've got to be looking pretty tired too. I can't imagine those beasts let them rest.
Yeah, we all tired.
Wonder
So,
if the bodies are starting to smell and the heads.
probably gonna be a few more days before that happens.
and we to be clear, we were like hiking through the night, right?
Yes, we were walking.
Cool.
We left Londa at night,
Gotcha.
Mm.
and then we arrived here at around 2-3 a.m.
Okay.
We fought, and then now we're here.
Continued on a little ways to the clearing. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm just trying to gauge in my head how tired Nat would be at the moment. Okay.
Quick question: does anybody have any allergies?
What did you say, Dante?
Does anybody have any allergies to certain animals?
Okay, I'm
You
back.
talking
Our
about the
characters?
characters or?
Yeah, the characters.
Nat,
Tab's allergic to dirt.
clearly.
I'm
Nat
real
raised
sick.
an eyebrow. Not that I know of.
I'm real sick of this cat. Does that count?
Okay, yeah, that counts.
Cat allergy.
Zoc, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
Let's see how sick of this cat you are.
Oh, pretty good.
You're not that sick of the cat. You kind of like being on top of him. You felt a little itchy, but you're fine. You're fine.
Okay, fair.
That's it.
Yeah, careful what you say. All right, so everyone took their long rest. They're all good. About halfway through the long rest, you hear and see Zoc, who just comes up swinging, both fists up in the air. I'm gonna. Hello.
What?
Or Vid.
Vid.
You said Zoc.
I'm sorry. I meant Vid. I meant Vid, not Zoc. Yeah,
There
Yeah,
the cat. The cat. Comes up swinging and saying that and looks around like, oh. Wait, what happened? Did we get him?
Nat points over at the body on the stretcher.
He immediately like flips off and lands on the ground and on all fours and just tail up in the air looking at it. Yeah, oh, okay. Cool. Good.
Yeah, we got him.
Okay.
Now we're waiting on Toto to meet us here at the river.
Okay.
Tab stretches and says, well, not so fast. I think I can save the day one more time. Starts rubbing his hands together, warming them up. He's gonna walk over to the edge of the river over here and concentrate real hard and create a bridge that looks a lot more stable than these bridges. Going across.
Or even I can you make?
Tav, roll me a performance check.
Where's the,
No, this is not to create the bridge.
Oh.
just performance straight up?
Yeah, just performance.
Wow. That's fucked up.
Oof.
Wow.
I want to reroll.
Just 10. What the fuck?
That's
Do you have
hilarious.
inspiration or anything?
I would actually give inspiration for that because Tav is like going above and beyond to make sure that he's doing this thing. So yeah, you can roll one more performance check for that. You can Call it being inspired.
My inspired performance.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Well, that second rule is still crap.
The
but-
townsfolk seem pretty impressed by your display of showmanship, Tav. As you walk over, rub your hands together, and then throw them down. I'm gonna say actually just straight down onto the ground itself, and a bridge just juts out from the ground straight to the other side, and it looks fairly sturdy.
Everyone, move! You only have 10 seconds.
One of the short female dwarf that's part of this, right? Okay, she like books it. Tav, you all of a sudden are almost knocked over by a young female dwarf that rushes past you to run across the bridge.
How big is a medium item?
A medium item?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah. Until 6th level, performance of creation can only create an item up to medium size.
Yeah, that's not gonna be long enough. You know what? You know what? Screw it. I already said it happened, so it happened. So this would be a one-time deal. It happened. The bridge exists. Everyone can cross. Let's move on.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, and then we'll rein that back in.
Power the first spell.
Yeah,
like,
it's
first
the
time using it.
yeah, it's the
overpowered on accident.
first. It's the overpowered, supercharged version that Tav will never be able to do again for a while.
Yeah. I'm feeling extra inspired.
He was super extra inspired. There we go. So yeah,
That is looking very skeptical looking at this bridge.
yeah, Tav, Nat, as you walk up, you're not entirely sure how it's actually staying flat, but it is wood planks.
What does this bridge look like?
It's like it looks like the other bridges, but without the ropes holding it up. It just looks like a wood plank bridge that doesn't. Like looking underneath, you're not even entirely sure if there's anything holding it underneath, but it looks like it's staying up, and it looks fairly sturdy.
Like a gangplank.
Yeah, kind of like a gangplank, but without any supports.
Nat's gonna sign at Tav. How long does this thing last?
As long as I want.
Wait, are we going back to London as well? When we the last time we came here, there were 2 tracks. One to the left and one to the right that we took. Do we want to check out the other path?
Oh, I think we've passed that part
Yeah,
already.
you passed that already.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
past
that
the
would
road.
have been
Yeah,
in
try-
the woods.
Yeah,
That was
I mean,
more-
going back there. You want to go back there or what?
Let's
Nope.
get back to town first, and then we'll explore back out again.
Poke back to town.
Okay.
Missed our opportunity with that
Body.
one.
And yeah.
So look, Azok, take note, and we'll go back. But
I mean,
not now.
It just feels like a waste of time. Because we're here already.
Well,
We
let's
also
at
have a
least
whole bunch of people.
to Godo and whoever he's got coming with him hand things off, then we can go look if we want to.
Just for clarity, the tracks were down the path that you guys took. There were no tracks to the north.
There was a different path.
It was a different
Yeah.
path, but there were no
Okay.
tracks.
Yeah,
May I
yeah,
suggest
yeah.
to
Because
look at the statue?
Who's looking at the statue?
Dante.
Dante, how are you looking at the statue?
I smell it.
No.
I'm trying to sniff it out for some magic.
Are we talking about the Odin statue?
Yeah.
You're like 60 feet away, buddy.
Yeah,
on
you're
Yeah.
a little
Bridge.
far away, bud.
So
But
you
yeah.
only made one bridge.
Okay. You guys are all able to make your way across the bridge, one by one. All villagers make their way across. Barry, Luno, Vid, and
Before
Zot.
Nat tries to carry anything across, she's gonna walk across herself first, while holding a rope.
Okay.
She
I'm
can
assuming.
assure herself how sturdy this thing
Yeah.
is.
So,
There's-
yeah, Nat ties a rope to a tree and walks across. and then walks back and unties the rope and then grabs the sledge and walks across.
Yep.
And everyone's able to make it across the bridge, including with the body. You guys took a long rest starting at about 9 a.m., which is when you would have gotten there. So 8 hours from that is 1700, 5 p.m. So you guys would have it's getting dusk now, and you know that it takes the better part of a day to get here because you started that way. So it's going to be up to you whether or not you guys want to continue to move forward. You could continue to travel through the rest of the day, but you know that there are people headed towards you as well.
I think it's worth. Let's continue traveling. We'll run into them and tell them they still need to fix the bridge.
Let me level up real quick.
Oh yeah, everyone. Long rest. Everyone is level 5. Thank you. During the long rest, sorry, I had to step away. Otherwise, I'd have done a little thing for it. So as you guys rested and kind of thought about everything that you guys have gone through, the experiences that you've had recently with the Gruvat and the phase spiders and saving the town from bad guys that would be assassins, you guys kind of feel this overwhelming surge of power rush through you. Those of you, did anyone multi-class?
I did.
What did you multi-class in?
Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
Didn't multi-class again. But...
Yeah, I multi-classed last level.
Oh, okay. You just learning, increasing the skills that you already have, learning, practicing, and getting better. You all level up to level 5, and you feel a bit stronger, a bit healthier, and much more able than you were when you went to sleep. You feel like. All right, so everyone's
hit points.
Yeah, everyone, you should have your full hit points. You should be able to increase your hit points by whatever class that you went, 1 set of hit dice. Whether you want to roll or take the fixed amount, up to you. The fixed amount is half of what you could potentially roll. The max of which half of the max that you could potentially roll. Otherwise, you can roll for it.
Exclamation R, not slash R.
Yeah.
Exclamation. Okay.
Excellent. Yeah. So you guys want to continue on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Fuck.
Nice.
Good
Wow.
roll there.
And Dante. Yeah. If you guys aren't rolling, apparently you should be. Okay. Zoc, does Brett go back and look at the statue again? Is that why he's there? Or is that I just left him there?
No, I just left him there for scouting, but it's fine. He's not looking.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I don't think
Okay.
I've rolled before
I'm
this.
not gonna lie. I kind of wanted Nat to go take a closer look at the statue because I don't remember. I wasn't here when y'all passed through here, and Nat would have wanted to do some things with the statue of Odin.
Yeah.
So,
But
We
as
were
you.
so distracted by Zoc nearly dying, we totally forgot to investigate it.
Yep.
So only Brett has investigated the statue.
We tried putting things. Oh no, Brad put things. in.
Yep. Only Brett has interacted with his statue.
put
Uh,
things
Don't put
in
your
it?
weapon in the statue, okay?
Yeah,
That's what's
there-
important.
There's a
There's a
slit
slit.
in the back of the statue at the ground that's a little bit bigger than paper thin, and it looks to be, I think, about, what did I say, 2 inches wide and like a quarter of an inch tall, and it looks very deep. And
I tried to stick
Yeah.
like a metal thing that Taff made it, and it's just grind the thing. It did nothing.
It,
I
it
think you
doesn't
broke it off in there specifically.
does it?
Hey, what?
It doesn't look like a blade would fit in it. Huh?
No,
Like a
that's
sword.
what we tried twice.
Oh, okay.
We tried with a dagger, where the dagger was too thick.
Yep.
So Taff made like a metal sheet, sort of,
Okay.
and try to jam it in there. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looked
Either
like
way.
it could be a blade, but the blade would have to be really thin.
Okay.
Yeah, seems to be for a very specific key or item.
Yeah, we'll say you asked that, and Zoc would give you that information.
Okay. Cool.
So you're more than welcome to try and make your way across the bridge. I have a feeling the party's going to stop you to check out the statue. So I'll leave it up to you. Do you guys head back, or Nat, are you checking out the statue?
No, I think we'll just go with heading back for now. Nat's just gonna make a note. Okay, there is a statue of Odin here.
Yep. Okay. You guys start heading back. It's about 5 p.m. The sun has started setting. There's a couple clouds in the sky. It's actually a really beautiful sunset to the east. Both suns. Yeah.
Before we get too far into this, since we are near where the bodies were of the first set of Neogis we killed,
Mm-hmm.
what do they currently look like?
They look like they've been picked over a little bit already. There looks like a few bite marks on them where critters have started to eat the remains. Why do you ask?
Just wondering.
Okay.
It's her his first baby kill.
Tab's got he secretly has a little Neogi leg in his bag now as a souvenir.
Oh, God.
All right, so yeah, you guys all start heading back towards Londa. It's about 5 p.m. Beautiful sunset to the east. Sun's setting to the east behind the clouds, making for a brilliant orange display in the sky. And you guys make pretty decent time. Travel for a good 4-ish hours before you see what looks like a very short blue-haired individual off in the distance running towards you all.